Oh gosh. Hi everyone, I'm the Traveling Gay Panda and welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. I post about things travel, a lot of it is mostly travel, and just lifestyle. I've started to deep dive into the world of luxury brands, and this year was one of the first years where I actually got to not just dive into it, but actually make a purchase instead of just kind of window shopping in the streets of New York or just like through the screen of my laptop. So I'm excited to show you my one of my purchases. I went to Paris in October of this year to watch the tennis tournament there. And since I was there and Paris is one of the main fashion capitals of the world, I decided to stop into a few of their more famous luxury boutiques. And today is going to be about dun, 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 Hermes. My first Hermes purchase, my first time ever in an Hermes store, and it was in Paris, which is where it was born, I think. I, again, don't know too much about the history of a lot of these luxury brands, but I just love how luxe they feel, how they really elevate the way I look. I don't really know how to pair them with anything, but I like just having them around me and being able to internally to myself be like, ooh, I'm feeling, luxurious today. I'm feeling a little rich. I'm feeling a little elevated. So I like that that makes me feel that way. So before I go into the unboxing, sorry, a little bit of a teaser. I do want to talk about my experience at the Paris Hermes stores before I unbox. Although I want to preface this in case if you're looking for an Hermes like bag unboxing, this is not unfortunately one of them. It is something from my wish list, which I'll make sure to post down here somewhere here, the link to the video where I go over my wish list for this Paris trip. I did get something from there. I did not get a bag. I was not fortunate enough to get one of the luxury leather bag appointments. But I do want to talk about my experience shopping because it really was the reason why I bought something. I'll make sure to put the timestamp of the actual unboxings here down somewhere. I'm not really sure how YouTube works either yet, but I'll make sure to put the timestamp somewhere here and you can fast forward to that if you don't want to hear about the story. But if you want to hear about my experience shopping at the Hermes store in Paris, then stick around. So, to begin, for those that don't know, Paris has three Hermes boutiques. Their flagship one is in FSH called Faubourg Saint Honor. Sorry, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's their flagship store. They also have one along the Champs Elysees, called their George V or George V. And the third one is the Sevre store, which is by like Rue de Bac, that whole shopping district there. I didn't get to go to George Sank. I only went to the FSH store and the Savra store. So quickly, the FSH store is their flagship store, so I knew that that was going to be very busy and crowded. I did not realize how much so it was. I went on a Saturday and it was mayhem. My experience with luxury shopping has been pretty minimal. So I don't have a lot of, especially at Hermes, so I don't have a lot of tales of, how to compare this experience to my other ones. But this was very far off my experience of my other luxury purchases. First, there wasn't a line outside, which I was surprised by because a lot of the luxury boutiques have lines outside to make sure to really crowd control the inside to make sure that there's enough staff for each customer. But no, everyone was kind of just freely coming in and out of the store. I didn't get to take a video or pictures inside because the security guard as I was coming in, he said, "Welcome to Hermes. Please don't take any photos or videos inside." So I was like, "Okay, that's fine. I completely respect that." So I can only kind of describe it to you guys. It was like a Black Friday sale in New York. It was wild. It felt like a department store Black Friday sale where it was complete chaos on the inside. There were so many people trying to grab the attention of one or two, sales associate, grabbing for scarves, grabbing for shoes over here, grabbing for some outerwear, and people in the back trying to, you know, haggle maybe or like beg for, a leather appointment. It did not feel like a luxury experience. I'm sure it's just at that one store because every other Hermes store, especially the ones in New York City, are pretty exclusive and pretty one-to-one private experience with an associate. So I think that might just be because it's a flagship store, but it was complete mayhem. There were so many people everywhere. You couldn't get a hold of a sales associate because there were five other people, sometimes 10 other people trying to get their attention. Specifically in like the silks and the twilly department, there were so many people just crowding one sales associate, crowding one counter, pointing at different twillies under the glass little shelf, being like, "Ooh, that one, I want to see that one." It was unexpected for such a luxurious company. And then I quickly called it quits. And then that was that experience. After the tennis tournament on Monday, I everything was done a little early, so I did leave to go to the Sevre store, and that was just a walk-in also because I wasn't able to get an appointment then either. My experience, I had very extreme experiences. I had the best experience in the world with one of the sales associate who was so endearing, so nice, so bubbly, and just very friendly, warm, and welcoming. She was my first interaction with a sales associate, and it was like shopping with a friend. It was really nice to have that experience. And that was at the first floor. They have like the silks and the twillies. They have some of their jewelry pieces, not the high end jewelry, but just like the leather ones. And then they also have a cafe in the back and their cosmetics area. So she was in charge of like the cosmetics and like the leather jewelry area. So we kind of got to chatting, kind of trading stories. She found out that this was my first Hermes, experience and hopefully my first Hermes purchase. And she went around and, gave her opinions on which one she thinks is the most popular scents because I knew that I wanted to maybe try some of their colognes or perfumes. So she gave me options of, she asked what I wanted, if I wanted floral, more citrusy, more, fruity, or if I wanted more earthy spices. She gave me a whole bunch of options and then she selected maybe three and then tried them on my wrist. So I got to try a bunch of them and I was a little overwhelmed and I think she could tell. So she told me to, why don't you, walk around the store a little bit, see how the scent kind of absorbs in your skin and see how it smells, maybe 30 minutes from now or an hour from now after you've been walking around. And I was like, thank you so much. And I went to the lower level of the store, which is where they have your leather goods, your shoes. They had a huge section in the middle that was home goods, fine jewelry, and some more ready to wear pieces. So I went downstairs. I had a look at the home goods. I was thinking of getting maybe one of the either a blanket, a throw, or a pillow, but I just couldn't figure out how I would transport that back home in my luggage. So I just checked out the rest of the floor. Another one that's on my wish list is the Jackson sandals because they look, a little dressier but still pretty casual and comfortable. I think I could wear them, going from the beach club to the beach to the pool to a restaurant without having to feel like I'm out of place. So this is where I had the opposite extreme of my experience from upstairs. And the lady, she just wasn't. No, sorry. I'm gonna keep this. I want to keep this channel and my YouTube page pretty light and friendly and happy. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the specific details of that experience. I'm just gonna say it was not pleasant. And after that experience, I kind of made a beeline out of there just because I was really frustrated. And I wasn't even going to plan on getting anything. I was just like, I'm over it. I'm done. And I went upstairs, and then the sales associate who had, talked to me first was like, "Oh, how was your shopping experience? How's it going? Do you like the scent? Do you want to take a look around some more, or are you heading out?" And took I took a beat, kind of took a deep breath in and out, and was just like, you know what? She was so friendly, and I really do like the scent, so I ended up buying it. So I said, you know what? Maybe that was a one-off experience because the other associates that I had spoken to in the first floor were like all super nice and friendly and always smiling and warm. So I said, you know what? I like my experience with her. I like the product, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make the purchase. So I guess we're now to the part of the unboxing. So let's see what we have. Here it is. My first orange bag. Again, it's not bag purchase, but I think you kind of already could tell what it is based on that story. I did get a perfume. One of the three that she recommended for me, and I really fell in love with it. So that's one of them. And because I love that scent so much, she was like, we have these in soaps, we have this in a body wash, and we also have this as a deodorant. And I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's try it out. So I got the deodorant also. Who knew that they made deodorants? So these are both the same scent. And then I got one last thing here, which obviously you could tell from here it is not a bag, unless it's like the tiniest bag ever. But I got something, a little jewelry as well. I guess not really jewelry, but a bracelet. Any guesses? All right, so let's start with what else is here? I have a nice little postcard that says like the Sevre store. Very pretty. Oh, there's a window person next to me cleaning the window of the unit next door. So I got a little startled. And what is this? Oh, this is the VAT refund. If you're shopping in Europe, this is why I did all of my luxury shopping abroad, is because it's cheaper because they don't have like the importing exporting tax, and also they have a huge VAT refund. Maybe not huge, but a very significant VAT refund that if you take it off, if you include that in the price of what you're paying, you're actually saving like, I would say maybe like in total 30%. At least this that was my experience for the Hermes. So make sure to get your VAT refund and all of that stuff from the stores that you buy from. All right, let's open. Let's start with the perfume. Comes in this nice package. Oh, such a beautiful bow. I kind of don't want to remove it. Sorry, I know this is kind of geeking out, but this is my first Hermes, and I'm still pretty new to the whole luxury purchases stuff, so it's just packaged so beautifully. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So let's do this together. Oh, okay. Oh, that's one, two. What else? Oh, now it's just a bow that you. Oh, oh, this ribbon is so pretty also, and it has like the horse-drawn carriage. Oops, I guess it's focusing on me. And it has Hermes Paris. And does it say Sevre in here anywhere? Or no? Just Hermes Paris. Sorry, I know that's really obnoxious. Okay, and here we go. Let's do some. Sorry if this is super loud, guys. Oh, oh gosh. Oh no, I hope it's still in one piece. Well, that's a fail. Let's see if I can open up a little more gently now. Alright, take the box. Let's throw this all away. Very nice. Oh, I got a little bruised and banged. Hopefully the glass is still okay. And it's not leaking. I don't feel anything leaking, so fingers crossed. Let's open up here. Okay. There it is. And is it broken? Is it broken? It's all in one piece. Okay, at least I think I don't see any cracks. Is that a crack? I don't know. But very nice. So this is the Terre Hermes, which I'm not sure what that means, but I can maybe think that it's like earth or ground by Hermes, ground of Hermes. But yeah, let's see that. Let's see here. Can you read that? Terre Hermes. Very pretty bottle. How do you open this? Did that break with the fall? Oh. Oh, that's an interesting mechanism. Okay, so this... that's interesting. Sorry. So this cap isn't actually a cap that doesn't come off. I guess it's a twist. So if you twist it here, it pops up. Well, that's very nice. Okay. Let's... oh. Alright, let's try it on. Let's do a little squirt here. One here, a little here. Oh. So, what I like about that, it's going to be so hard to explain this through the screen because you obviously can't smell it, but it's not overtly masculine, but it doesn't lean feminine either. It's pretty androgynous, which I really like. There's a little spiciness to the scent that really draws me to it. Oh, it's really nice. Oh, it's very nice. If you don't have it, definitely check it out. All right, so that's that. And then we'll go over to the deodorant again. Hopefully I don't drop this one. Let's see. Ooh. So she did say this isn't aerosolized, it's just a spray. Because I was worried about how to take this through the airport. But she said it's a spray and not aerosolized. So I was like, okay. Let's see. I mean, I can't really spray it on right now, otherwise I'd have to take off my shirt, and no one wants that. So I'll try it on at a later time, and I will let you all know how it goes. And lastly, now this one was actually from my wish list. And let's take a look. Please don't fall. All right, and we got... oh. I thought it was going to be this gigantic reveal. Okay, so I guess this is comes in a, comes in a, what do you call this? A travel bag. Okay, now let's get to actually taking this bad boy out. So obviously it's a leather piece. But which one and what color? Dun, 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 dun. Yay! So this is the Be Happy double tour bracelet. So they come in single and double tour. Double tour just means it can wrap around your wrist twice, like that. And I was between this and other bracelets, but I really like the fact that this is basically a two-in-one because you can just flip it around and then you get, oop, and then you get two for one. And this was nice because it was dark. It was because it's black and brown. I don't know what their exact colors are. I can look it up for you and put it up here. It's black and brown, which are dark and pretty neutral colors that can wear well with everything. So yeah, and let's see if I could put this on. Oops. Yeah, so I guess when it's together, let's put it together now here. So these are pretty androgynous or unisex also, and they come in. So I guess their bracelet sizes are like graded in T's. T1 is the smallest, and I think she said there were 6 levels, so all the way up to T6 or 7. This one's a T5. So it's bracelet, Be Happy, double tour, Vaux Chamonix, Tadillac. Oh, here we go, the colors. It's noir and fauve. Noir, I mean, I'm guessing noir is the black, and fauve is the brown. And it's a T5, so almost the largest. I am not, I'm a big boy, so that makes sense to me. And these come in all different color combinations, some monochrome ones, so you can really dress it up and change it up and all of that stuff. Even throughout the night, not just from day to day, but throughout the night, just flip it over. All right, so let's see how to put this on. I guess if I want I'll start with the black. Just wrap that around. How did she do this? I guess doing this, trying to show you is a little difficult. Whoops. How do I get that? Okay. And then here, kind of like a belt buckle. I don't know if you could see this. Kind of like a belt buckle, you just slip it through here. And then choose the hole that you want it to fit through. Oops. Sorry, this is so clunky, guys. I'm still new to this. And I guess if this is how tight I want it to be, I can put the tail through this other thing here, very similar to a belt buckle. And yeah, that's it. Very nice. And I guess I can kind of split it apart so it staggers a little more. Yeah, like that. So, my first Hermes wearable piece. Very nice. It's casual, but also pretty chic. What do you guys think? What color? How do you guys have this? I know like the clicks are pretty famous for Hermes, but I happen to if they're a leather goods brand, so I want a leather piece. So very nice. I guess this is the palladium hardware. I wish that said it in the thing also. It does not say, but yeah. Let's see. I'll flip it around and show you the brown. And this is it with the brown. Very nice. I think, well, maybe with this outfit the brown doesn't work too well, but I like the black better, just a little more chic. And that is it. Thanks for sticking out for the rest of the video. If you're still here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And yeah, all right, stick around for some more stuff. And as always, safe travels. Bye.